You know, there are a lot of times when I'm watching this show that I will give certain episodes a pass based solely on how much I enjoy watching them. That despite all the problems that a certain episode might have, I am willing to overlook them as long as the episode is entertaining and doesn't have that many distracting problems. And boy, I wish that was the case here. This is episode 13. The episode opens with Noah looking at blaster schematics in the computer lab as Jake runs in, seeming to be hiding from someone. Noah says he modified the blaster so it can be accessed by 2 keys, doubling its power. As Noah packs up to give the schematics to Tensu, Jake says he promised to go to a butterfly sanctuary with Emma, but is now regretting it since it will be boring, so he asks Noah to switch with him. Noah refuses and tells Jake to ask Orion, but he says Orion will be busy at Ernie's before Emma comes in to grab Jake. As they are walking to the sanctuary, Emma is taking pictures while Jake is carrying her stuff before they hear trouble and morph into action. A commander named Transferer is trying to switch the bodies of an ambassador and a bruiser so the Armada can infiltrate the government, but Jake and Emma interrupt. Transferer sends X-Borgs at the two, who go super during the fight, as Transferer is about to switch the ambassador, but Noah, Gia, and Troy arrive to stop him. Noah and Jake then take on Transferer, showing some teamwork before the others finish off the X-Borgs. Jake and Noah again try to attack the monster, but he switches their bodies, causing them to demorph before retreating. The others check on Noah and Jake, realizing that they switched bodies, and then proceed to go on with their school day like nothing happened. At school, Jake and Noah confuse Mr. Burley because of how different they are acting, so he calls who he thinks is Noah into his office, while the real Noah and Geo wait outside.
I thought there were 9 planets.
Pluto's one of several trans-Neptunian objects that's no longer classified as a planet, along with Eris, Quaoar, and Varuna.
Pretty impressive.
What?
Oh, nothing.
That was weird. In space, Vakar yells at Transferer because he failed his mission and tells Damaris he can do what he wants with him, but Damaris says Transferer still may be useful, Levira adding that since he switched to Rangers they should be easier to destroy, so Vakar orders Transferer to come up with a plan to defeat the Rangers. Meanwhile, the Rangers are at the command center and Noah is working on the double blaster with the others still freaking out over the switch, and Gosei asking Tensu if he found Orion, but Tensu says he won't answer his morpher. When the blaster is ready, Noah goes outside to test it, while Damaris decides to send another commander, Turtellini, who has an indestructible shell, since Transferer is taking too long with his plan and the Rangers are vulnerable. After Noah destroys a boulder with the new blaster, he says it will need to recharge before they can use it again, at which point Turtellini and a squad of X-Borgs attack. The Rangers move in and take on the X-Borgs and take them down before going after Turtellini. However, the monster proves to be too strong, so the Rangers try to hit him with their saber strike, but he blocks the blast and sends it back at them. Noah decides to risk using the double blaster, but Turtellini also blocks that attack and the blaster overloads. Turtellini then sends his own blast at the Rangers, who take a pretty big hit before morphing into the alien Rangers only to retreat. When they get back to the command center, Noah says they need to build a stronger weapon if they want to beat Turtellini, adding that they will need to work together. And apparently by work together, Noah meant he does most of the work while everyone else acts as his personal assistants. As Noah is working, the alarm goes off, signaling Turtellini once again attacking, and Troy says they'll hold him off while Noah finishes the calibrations. The 4 Rangers arrive on the scene and unleash Jungle Fury to take on the X-Borgs and Bruisers, who they defeat pretty easily and go after Turtellini. The Rangers again try to blast the monster, but he again repels it, knocking them back. Not knowing how much more they can take, the Rangers don a legendary Sentai mode, which they refer to as Dragon Power, but Turtellini again knocks them down.
Here comes the finisher!
What?
No way!
Hold on, guys! I'm coming! Sorry to keep you waiting.
That is some blaster!
Troy, you want to take it from here? Yeah, that blaster looks awesome. Make sure to hold it with 2 hands. Wow, you can feel its power. All of us, together!
We can do this all day! How many times do I have to tell you the same thing? Nothing can penetrate my shell!
We'll see about that. What do I do now, Noah? Quick, put in your Ranger keys. Right. Super Mega Cannon, activate!
Waste your time all you want, Rangers!
Hold steady, Troy. It's got a kick. Super Mega Blast!
No, not my shell! Why didn't I destroy you when I had the chance? You'll pay for this!
With Turtellini destroyed, the Rangers crash a summit the Transferer is attacking, apparently picking up Orion along the way before knocking the monster outside. During the fight, Gia keeps confusing Jake and Noah for each other before the two corner Transferer. Using more teamwork, Jake and Noah are able to knock Transferer down before finishing him off with their sabers and blasters, which causes them to switch back. Transferer then grows, so the Rangers form the legendary Megazord and the not Q-Rex, Gosei granting them the power of Ninja Storm so they can form the legendary Ninja Megazord, which they use to easily take care of Transferer. After the fight, the Rangers talk about how hard Noah worked to build the Super Mega Cannon, with Orion apologizing for showing up late, saying he couldn't hear his morpher going off while he worked on his pod. Emma then asks Jake if he's ready to go to the Butterfly Sanctuary, and the episode ends with Jake pretending he and Noah are still switched, but Emma sees through it and drags him away. Ever since Saban bought back the rights to Power Rangers and partnered with Nickelodeon to distribute the show, one of the agreements that they had with Nick was to only produce 20 episodes per season, not counting holiday episodes. Knowing that, I can definitely see why Saban would want to merge two Sentai plots into one Power Rangers episode, and I would respect them more for this if the episode was slightly written better. When Jake and Noah first switched bodies, I was expecting to see them go through some character progression, your classic grow as a person by walking through someone else's shoes scenario, but that plot is kept largely in the background as most of Noah's time is spent building the Super Mega Cannon. And nothing against the cannon, it's awesome and I love the fact that Noah built it, I just think it took away from much more interesting character development. Even the scenes at the school, while fun, only show that Gia has a habit of flirting with Jake, showing that she enjoys leading him on. And again, I wouldn't mind that they go to school while they were switched if the script was a little bit tighter. All you would have to do is add a line or two about Noah not being able to switch them back, or Gosei saying the only way to switch back would be to destroy Transferer. Hell, you could even say that Orion is looking for Transferer, giving him a better reason to be absent for most of this episode. But no, we just go from the Rangers realizing the switch to, hey, it's time for school. Even the villain scenes could have been better handled, with Damaris sending out Turtellini but choosing to keep Transferer alive because the plot says he needs to be for the switch to still be a thing in this episode. And I know that they say he's useful because now the Rangers will be easier to defeat because of the switch, but that doesn't make sense given how the show is put together. I mean, we've seen that the Ranger keys pretty much adapt to the user and grant them new fighting styles, so it wouldn't make a difference who was in whose body. And while you can argue that the weapons don't work that way, it still doesn't make sense because Super Mega Mode grants the Rangers the same set of weapons. Plus, they don't do anything majorly different with this new development, so what was even the point? Lastly, why did the Rangers need a new Megazord to beat Transferer? Not only is there no reason given for how the Rangers were granted Ninja Storm power, but Transferer is so weak and pathetic, I can't believe Gosei even bothered. I mean, Transferer wasn't able to destroy the city, despite the fact that the Rangers pretty much ignored him when Turtellini showed up, but when they finally do confront him, it takes all of 2 hits to bring him down. Overall, this episode is a big mess of 2 opposing plots, with not enough time given to either for me to really get invested with what was going on, and because of the lack of entertainment, I cannot recommend it. I'm Nick, aka IronBat1993, and may the power protect you.